Hi everyone. So I ordered a new pen from Yoseka. You can probably see from the title of the video. Basically, okay. So you might know if you follow me on Instagram or if you've watched any of my more recent videos. But I completed my degree back in August, and I got my degree in the mail in October. I initially planned to buy myself a pen to celebrate, so I found one online. I got it. It didn't work for me, so I ended up having to sell it again, which is really unfortunate because it was very beautiful. It was a special edition Pilot Decimo, which is like the vanishing point slash capless, but like a thinner body and a lighter body. I've tried the vanishing point slash capless several times, not owning it, but like using someone else's. I did own another Decimo like really early in my fountain pen journey, but I haven't owned one since. I should have known, but like it was really beautiful and it was like a limited edition, so I was like, oh, why not? If you know me and you've seen the way that I write, my grip is very odd and not suited for a pen with a clip in that configuration. I really hope the person who bought it really loves it because it's a really beautiful pen. I can't use it and I can't get along with it, and it's really unfortunate because I think they're so cool and they're very convenient. But yeah, it's just not for me. Anyways, so I got a package from Yoseka in the mail yesterday. I will be okay, if you're from Canada, like I am, you do have to pay some duties on this. It was not great, but it could have been much worse. Because I think one of my friends told me is that the duties and taxes, etc., are usually like basically what in my province, taxes are 13%, which is it's a lot, but anyway, taxes are 13%, and usually the duties basically add up to that. So yeah, it was a lot, but it could be worse because I have had worse. Anyways, this pen I have been thinking about since I started my fountain pen journey back in, I guess, December 2021. And so I decided to take a look around for it. Couldn't find it really anywhere. Yoseka happened to have one left in my preferred nib width. And so, okay, this is gonna be like terrible financial decision making, so bear with me. I had a whole bunch of American cash left over from when I was visiting my family, or my fiance's family, in December. And so my friend Abla told me afterwards, like, you should have gone to the currency exchange instead of the bank. And I'm like, yeah, I 100% should have. Anyway, I went to the bank to have it exchanged. And so they gave me a bunch of money. That money covered the cost of the pen. So I got the pen. Yeah, it would have been easier if, like, I could have done, like, directly American, but it was cash. I don't live in New York. Anyway, and I was very afraid that this would have sold before I was able to do it. And I was gonna tell myself, like, if that had happened, just it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, I've been wanting this pen for a very long time, like since I said 2021. Because it was one of the first ones I saw, but it was one of the like more high end ones I saw, and I was like, oh, it's really beautiful. I could never justify it. But I graduated and I had a bunch of American cash, which I should have just left, and I should have just left. But well, I can't go back now. Anyway, so I figured I would open it with you guys. I'll open this first, and so I'll put a timestamp in the description for the pen unboxing, because I just wanted to open this first because they always put such nice little things together. Anyway, I'll just open this up. If you don't like the crinkling, I apologize. Yeah, you can skip ahead. But anyway, I'm just gonna open this up. No. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's so pretty. Oh, and it has all the inks. Oh my goodness. I really like the color palette in this. Wow. Oh. That's so nice. Okay, and then... Oh my goodness! Whoa, okay. The stickers are so cute. I don't know... Oh, I need to ask who drew these. I don't know, I'll ask. But yeah, that's so lovely. Okay. Now I'll get onto the pen. It got a little unwrapped here, but it doesn't matter. I want to keep the logo. And I have the logo printed on the other. It's good. We're all good. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. I kind of want to save the tape, but maybe I'll just rip around it for now. Okay. Because I don't, yeah. Or, wait. Since it's already damaged on this end, I might be able to just kind of slide it out. And I'll deal with the rest later. No, there's no way I can do that. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. If there's one thing about me, it's I'm really bad at opening things. Honestly, that was kind of one of the things that we talked about when I was being diagnosed with autism, is the fact that I cannot figure out how things work mechanically to save my life. Anyway, oh geez, it's kind of, my desk is kind of messy, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to, like, tidy all this up just for this video, so I apologize. You can probably see a few of my knickknacks here and there. Anyway, this is the pen. It's a Sailor. I have a handful of Sailors. I have mixed feelings about the brand in general, but I love the pens. The reason I have mixed feelings is because they are expensive, I know that. And also, like, they come out with so many different variations a year. It's kind of overwhelming and crazy. It is what it is. But I like their pens. I like using their pens. I like the feedback is hit or miss for me. Sometimes I'm really in the mood for it. Sometimes I'm not. I do have a few that have been tuned, which it still has feedback, but it's like, the issue that I had with most of them is that some of them were not writing as wet as I would like them to. And so I had them slightly tuned, and then they're all good. Okay. This is the pen. Wow, okay, the color is so nice. Wow, okay. I haven't seen many people talk about this pen at all, other than, like, I guess, stores that stocked them when they came out. Can you see? There we go, okay. So, this is the Sailor 1911 standard, in Pirate's Life. I believe it is a North American exclusive. I have been obsessed with this pen since it came out. I just haven't had the budget for it, and I couldn't find anywhere in Canada that sold it. Oh, wow, it's so beautiful. Okay, so it comes with this little sort of, it's a pin. I didn't know it was a pin. I thought when I first saw it, like, years ago, I thought it was like some sort of medallion or something, and I was like, okay, whatever. But it's like it's a pin, which is super cool, and it has the sailor nib and two swords, and it says A Pirate's Life for Me. That's so fun. Wow, okay, I really like that. That's so fun. I'm not like hard into pirates, but I think they're fun, silly. Well, not silly, because, like, but I know my friend Georgia really is into pirates, which is very cool. I will definitely have to show them this. Oh, okay, so there's that. And then this is the pen. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Wow, okay. So yeah, this is the pen. Wow, okay. So I don't know how well the camera, or my phone, I guess, is gonna pick up the color, but it's really beautiful. It's very much a mustard yellow. Mustard yellow, like this color, is my favorite color. I've never gotten a pen this color because I have always been very matchy-matchy with my pens, and as a result, I was like, well, how often do I use mustard yellow ink? Well, now more than most people, I think, but still not as often as would require a whole pen for it. But I've been trying to sort of get out of the matchy-matchy thing, largely because, like, why not? All right, 1 second. I just need to take a sip of my coffee. As I was saying, mustard yellow is my favorite color. It's been my favorite color for quite a while. Which is a little odd because you would think it would be something like I love green, I love brown, stuff like that. But my favorite color is mustard yellow, and I saw a joke a few, maybe it was last month, but about how people who love the color yellow, anytime you say, "Oh, I love yellow," people are always like, "Yellow sucks," and I always think it's very like obviously it's not that deep, but I'll put the post here if I remember because it's so funny to me. It's like you hate Pom Pom Purin, you want him to die, and it's so funny to me because it has like I don't know, I just think it's really funny. My partner's favorite Sanrio character is also Pom Pom Purin, so yeah. Okay, let's open her up. Oh no, I have to cut it. Oh no. Okay. Do I have? Oh yes, my scissors are right here actually. Well, my travel scissors. So I like that it has the medium sticker here. I know that I think it's Pilot that puts them on the pens, and I appreciate that these are not on the pens because I'm always stressed it will leave like a residue. If you ever have like sort of sticky residue on anything, the tip my mom has always told me about is that I use this all the time, but like it's harder. I don't know how accessible this is to everyone, but lighter fluid is really good for taking off sticky residues. So if you get like a little bit of like a paper towel and like put a little bit of lighter fluid on it, and you wipe away at the sticky residue, it comes off. And that's been very helpful for like taking off labels and taking off old stickers, stuff like that. I've done that like my whole life because that's like what my mom told me. Okay. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. It's like it's lighter than I thought it would be, but it's not bad at all because I have bad joints, and so heavy pens don't really work for me in the long run. Wow. Okay. I really like it. I'm very pleased. Okay. So I believe this is a 14 karat. Yes, this is a 14 karat pen with a medium nib. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I can't see if I'm showing you properly. Sorry. But yeah, it's a medium nib, and I think the converter is likely in the box. Yeah, okay. I hope it came with a converter. I don't have a spare, but I have like a handful of sailors, and so I will have one somewhere that is not in use. Do I want to keep this? I kind of want the sticker. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so we'll just put this here. Okay, so this is the North America warranty, the North American limited warranty, which is very cool. I always like the little authentic holographic seal, and this is really pretty as well. Yeah, so there's that, and it does come with the converter. That's good because I was like, oh, man, I always find it when a pen, like obviously this may be a little controversial, but when a pen is as expensive as a sailor, I would assume or prefer if it came with a converter so I don't have to buy it separately. Anyways, there's a converter. There are 2 cartridges. Oh, whoa. That's pretty cool. I have not a bunch of, but I have another not container. I have another thing of sailor cartridges that also come in a double. I don't know if I don't really use black ink ever. So I think I'd likely just empty them and fill them up again, to reuse them. And then this is the sort of instructions and yeah, instruction and warranty repair manual. Repair manual. Never noticed that. So we'll keep that there. Put this in here. Put this in here, and then we'll put that back in. Okay, I think I don't. Okay, so I wasn't initially going to open this. I was going to leave it until it got closer to my convocation / graduation ceremony. But that's not until June. And I'm recording this on January 21st. So yeah, I decided I was going to open it up. I might not ink it until February at least. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I literally was like, I'm going to open this closer to my convocation, and I'm in a journaling group chat for like a local like meetup, and they were all like, no, you need to open it now. And I was like, okay. I was trying to resist as long as I could, and then this morning I was like, what have I got to lose? Also, I kind of wanted to open the Yoseka, the postcard. Anyway, I think I'm going to bring out my other sailors so you can see them, just to see the ones that I have. Okay, so these are all of my sailors. They are also all of my gold nib pens, which is a little crazy that I have 4 of them. But anyways, I don't know how far I'm gonna get into like explaining these. So these two are Pro Gear Slims. This is a Pro Gear, and this is the 1911S, which S stands for standard. They also have the 1911L, which is large. I have little hands, so yeah, I got the standard.